Alright, what's up everybody? On deck with Third Eye Cam. Today's date is October 24, 2020, and the time right now is 14:20, 2:20 for my civilians. Today, I'm going to take a quick look up at the sun. I've been watching Planet X, pardon me, been sick for a while, Alex, and he keeps getting videos and pictures of anomalies up by the sun. So now that I'm not as sick as I was before, I'm taking the moment to go look around the sun. As you can see, there's a sun right here. I want to see what's around the sun for myself too. Now I got a telescope and a 35mm both on the sun right now, so I can't bum this up. You know what I mean? Too easy. So unless I need a special little freaking filter that only certain people have that I don't and can never get, I'm looking through the eyes of a fish, I'm never going to see what's around the sun. Now I brighten it up purposely so I can look around the sun. I'm going to counter scour in all directions around the sun, and I'm hoping I pick something. I really would like to pick something up because I like stuff like this. I get off on stuff like this. I literally get off on seeing what's up around the sun. So right now we're gonna take a look, and I'm gonna scour far and wide, near and close, in a bunch of directions. Now I do see some anomalies up there. I'm gonna put this telescope within sight of that, but like I said, I need to see anything that might be, you know, around the sun that might be illuminated. Like I said, you can see the sun right here, and I got it on bright. I'm gonna tune it down so you can see it real quick. The sun turned down real quick. That's the sun at my lowest setting. You can see it. Now I'm gonna bring it up to my standard. That's the sun at my standard. Here's the sun at my brightest setting. Now I'm gonna kick it back down to my standard, and we'll go from there. Alright, so here we go. Let us see what we can find around the sun. Like I say, we got our earth clouds around the sun as well, but I need to see what else is around the sun. Okay, I would like to catch some planets, honestly. That'd be beautiful. So we're going to scour to the left of the sun, no, in front of the sun, west. Let me go bright. Need to go bright. Anything illuminated is going to show up. Alright, we're going to take our time and just kind of trace back to the sun. Back to the sun. We're going to go behind the sun, far out enough. See if we can see anything that's illuminated. And I'm going to take the lens off too once I get away from the sun. Now we're going to go up away from the sun, which is down. Nothing that I can see there, not unless my eyes can't see it. Now we're going to go above the sun. Alright, nothing. And back to the sun. Alright, so what I'm going to do is kick it behind the sun at this open part of the sky and see what I can catch. So here we go. We're going to go up and over. Alright, and I'm going to remove my lens after I bring it back to a standard. I'm going to remove my lens so we get blue sky. Alright, so now that we got blue sky, I'm going to point it in the direction of those funny looking clouds that I've seen. Now we'll swing it back towards the sun. You can see the sun, see the sun line. I don't want to burn my lens up. And that's going back towards the sun, so we're going to stay away from the sun. See how that just damn near burned my lens? We don't need that. So we're going to stay as far away from the sun as we can directly and look around the sun, see what we can't see. Oh, and we hit some earth clouds. That's cool. Lets me know where I'm at around the sun. You can see the earth clouds real good. I don't want to take too much time to spend on the sun. I'm literally looking for certain anomalies around the sun. And you can see, like I said, you can see the Earth cloud. Alright. I got Mr. Magic Chemtrail. I'm going to check him real quick. In fact, let me spin around. I'm going to track Mr. Magic Chemtrail as best I can, if I can. Once I catch his chemtrail, I can track him. There he is. Alright, so it's gonna be hard to track this guy. I think I got ahead of him. Once I find his chemtrail, I can track him, but it's always hard. There he is. Tell you what, because that guy's difficult to track. Oops, let's go down with it. There he is. He's moving at such an angle that it's hard for me to catch him. Yeah, I ain't gonna catch that guy. See, I'll see him and then he'll get away from me. I can't have nothing. Yeah, we ain't gonna catch that guy. Moving too fast, so that was a waste of effort. But I do love a challenge, so I'm gonna keep at it. There he is. He's at such an angle that my controls don't allow me to keep up. Oh, there's your Mr. Magic Chemtrail moving on. He's going south. That's over North Carolina. And you can see him being lit up. See if I can get him in focus. Now he's headed back to his cloud anomaly, and I'm gonna jump on it here in a second. I should have went the other way with my camera, but there's a cloud anomaly. All that he's going into, and he's vectoring out west across that cloud anomaly. Alright, so we're gonna move my camera and my telescope so we can align up on that. Alright, so there's a cloud anomaly. Pretty much low of the sun. I'm pretty much in it right now, and it's out in space. Around the sun, behind the sun. Matter of fact, let me go. These Earth clouds get in the way and kind of screw things up. So you can see a mesh of Earth cloud and space cloud. And I'm zooming in close, so forgive me. But I'm trying to track this, whatever it is. Okay, I know exactly where I am now. That corner right there, that sharp angle. I can see it. Where it is. And it's intersected by Earth cloud. Oh, there's Mr. Magic Chemtrail. So let me see if I can catch him again. He's a hard guy to catch. Very hard guy to catch. And I don't have my scope. I left it. So my reticule scope, my spotter, the telescope spotter. So it makes this double hard. Because they only got one view source to look through. No, matter of fact, I got my other scope, so I'm gonna attach that. We'll be back. All right, we're back in business, and it ain't out the smartest because I went and took my Geisker standard telescope, since I don't have my spotter, and I attached it to the top of my Celestron Nexstar, which is a 130 SLT, which has also got my camera plugged into it. That way, I can actually view fine and zoom in. I'm using its spotter and the actual telescope to look in the same direction that my camera's going in now. So that's going to speed my process up better. So hang tight as I make some adjustments. Alright, well, what we're doing is looking into the spatial cloud as best I can. That's an Earth cloud. And above that, let me go spatial cloud. I can't really catch anything definite. I'm trying to get it to that focus point, so that way I can focus in on whatever it is I'm looking for. You might have seen it hit the trees, that's alright. You might see some birds going across to it. I got a crow going across my flight. But there's an asteroid out there that I want to get on. Let me see if I got it. Should have it. Alright, so there's that little cloud. Make it sharp. There's a little cloud. I'm kind of bouncing off of. Pardon me for coughing, man. I'm so sick, everybody. Not too sick. I actually was sicker, so to the point last week that I was bedridden, and that was horrible. See my bird flying by, so I'm glad the bird keeps flying back and forth. He's a vector important to let me know where I am. Alright, here we go. Now I'm starting to see my little cloud show up, so we're gonna swing over to my clouds. Alright, so if I can catch them here, there's some clouds, weird looking cloud. I'm gonna be able to catch this thing with this. It's just ridiculous. I might have to discontinue off of this scope and plug into my other scope, my camera, plug into my straight scope. That seems to have facilitate a better view, so we'll come back. I'm gonna switch over to that, so hang tight. Alright, we're back. I was beating my camera up trying to figure out how to do it. I forgot I gotta take my lens out, the same lens for my telescope. I have to take it out when I hook it up to my smaller telescope. I'm gonna have problems. Alright, so this backs my telescope way back up, so now I can take a look at the sky the way I want to. My other telescope is too powerful. Alright, so here we go. Let me bring down my brightness because that's too much. Now we can really get busy. So these faded clouds right here are in space. Pardon me. Man, I hate being sick, y'all. Oh, here we go. Finally. Got some action. Check this out. Here we go. Top of the cloud, top of the world. Spin it up. This spatial anomaly just showed up. There we go. See that? Man, I love this little Geister telescope. see how, like, this is an asteroidal anomaly. Now I can, like, literally look up by the sun and see what's what. Not to worry, I took my main telescope and closed it off so the prism is safe. And if I need to with this one, I can hook up the main piece to kind of shoot it narrow so that I won't damage my sensors. That's another anomaly that's out in space. See that showing up? It's not a regular cloud. Let me show y'all the treetops. Earth cloud. Treetops are where I am. That's how far I'm shooting from, and I'm far back from these anomalies. Let me get back to that. So this whole deal right here is a asteroidal body, showing up really well. Again, I want to get up by the sun. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a break because I'm gonna have to get my lensing system. Damn it! Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my lensing system and filter this telescope so I can see the sun. Not too close, but far away. So now that we got that covered, I'm gonna break this down because I gotta get my lensing system, put that on, and come back and make it so you're not gonna miss too much. We'll be back, and by the time the clouds should have cleared from around the sun. Poof. All right, what's up, everybody? We are back. Same date. The time is 15:32 now. I had to go in and get some food and sustenance, and look and behold what we have here. Asteroidal bodies showing up. You can see it stretching across the sky. That's my east. Again, my distances, I mean my directions. My south, my west. The sun is behind this big cloud. My north, above my head. You can see that's an Earth cloud there. And then you can see my, this is not a chemtrail, this is an asteroidal cloud that just swung in. And we got a whole lot of activity all right here around the sun. I think my planetoid is out there. I think this thing is so far out that it doesn't eclipse us, but it's just far out enough to barely bank in. Like I said, the sun is right there behind this cloud. I'm hoping these clouds will get out on my freaking way, man, because I went, let me show you what I did. Alright, so, keep just looking up at the sky. Alright, so, here's my telescope, how I set up, right? I got my little telescope, Geister, on top of my Celestron. These are two separate telescopes that I bought over 2 different times. I just kind of combined them. I had another telescope, so this is the first one I bought. Then I upgraded to another one that was half this size, like the back to here. And then I took its rings from that telescope and pinned it around this telescope because it connects through that telescope and connects onto a stand. And I use this Geister, so I'm kind of rigging stuff up. Now this right here, this is how we're able to see the sun. See this filter? You buy the actual solar filter and you tape it up to the back. So what I had to do with this Geister is the same thing. So this is gonna go on top of this, like so. Take that off and you see the filter. See, older filter. That's my newest one. I just actually, when I broke a way to do what I had to do, it was to do that. So now we get to look up at the sun when it pops out through this telescope. I'm gonna attach my camera, this 35mm that we are on right now is gonna go to the back of this. It's just gonna slide in here, click, lock, and then it's gonna show you the sky without getting too close. Now this is the one that we are able to look at the sky with, the stars with. I was able to show you all those stars, all the times that I looked at the Orion cluster, Planet 9, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. It's through this telescope. I want to get a bigger one, but that's what I'm working with for now. This one will get you in not too far, but far enough. Now we can see the sun coming out. So as these clouds clear, I'm going to switch over back to this scope and come off my standard 35mm lens and go ahead and get some. So here we go. And like I said, I'm gonna get some of this too right here, all of this. So we're getting ready to switch over. Poof. All right, so we're back. Before I put my lens on and look at the sun, I'm giving the cloud time to clear away. There's a Mr. Magic chemtrailer that came through, and he's always behind the dang cloud when I want to get to him. Now this is on my telescope that I just showed y'all, my Geister, Gyskyyer, Gskyer. All right, so Like I said, you can see the chemtrail. Let me go lower. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I want y'all to see this. So we'll go dim as we can with my telescope, and that don't help really much. Alright, so what we're gonna do is just, the sun's out. I'm gonna put the filter on and we're gonna go straight to the sun. So filter's on, it's gonna be a dark for a split second. And you're gonna see the sun come into view. Give me a second. Now all of a sudden we're having problems here. I'm hitting the wrong buttons trying to rush and killing it. Alright, here we go. Alright, you're gonna see the sun come up. Boom, there's the sun. And now we're in business. I feel better now. So let's brighten this up. I'm gonna brighten the sun up. Not that bright. We're gonna bring it down to standard. We're gonna kind of look around the sun as best we can. See, my other telescope brought the sun in real close. Now I can actually keep the sun just outside the perimeter and kind of scour left to right, up and down, XYZ axis. And it makes me happy when all my stuff works together, you know. Oh, there's my Mr. Magic chemtrail. Let me pull y'all down. Alright, we're gonna get this guy real quick. Let me back this up. Alright, so check this out. We're gonna come off my lens. See if we can catch Mr. Magic chemtrail. I hope we can. Hey, sun in my face, I can't do nothing, and the bugs want to come out and agitate me. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. That's his chemtrail, but shit. You know, screw that. Cause I don't want my telescope to fall off the mount. Last time I went vertical, my telescope fell off the mount. But I'll tell you what, we're gonna catch him. It's no biggie. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring this off the mount. Alright, here we go. Check this out. Find Mr. Magic chemtrail. I had to take my telescope off the mount. There he is. So let's focus him. You know, this stuff is very hard because now the bugs want to come out and attack me. I hate bugs. And it's hot and sweaty today out here. Alright, so there's Mr. Magic chemtrail. Sharp as we can get it. And he's floating. Alright, and this anomaly right here, see? The thing I love about this Geister telescope is that it doesn't get too close, way out there, and it just gets just right. And it's not too much shaking. See if I can brighten it up a little. Need it sharp. So this is a comet tail. Literally. Comet tail. Again, Mr. Magic chemtrail. Going northwest, northeast, I'm sorry. And then we got all this activity around the sun. Let me go a little lower. Take the glare off. We got a lot of activity around the sun, following the sun. So once the sun starts getting away, it's gonna show up. I doubt if we'll be able to get anything clear from around the sun because it's just too much activity. I'm gonna switch over to my standard real quick. Alright, so again, there's my there's Mr. Magic chemtrail where we were zooming in. When a lot of clouds are starting to show up. Really awkward. This right here perplexes me because it's right over my head. See how it's fanning out? Something flew through here and it's still going, but it's I can't see the head of it. I know it's right here. You literally can see the tail of it. And I think this whole deal right here is a body. Like I said, there's a Mr. Magic chemtrailer behind the cloud. He's going this comet deal. That was a meteorite or a comet that struck in. Now all this activity, see these clouds, is out in space. All this out in space. And now a shadow's starting to show up here. You can see it. You know, actually being watching football, watching Oklahoma play TCU today, but I'd rather be doing this. This is more fun anyways. Again, there's the sun right there behind these clouds. And we got all this activity showing up right here also. So I'm trying to figure out which way this comet's going. Oh, there it is, going back this way. So we got this activity right here. Multiple OCGs, one up there also. I'm hoping to catch something really astounding. Alright, there's Mr. Magic chemtrailer right there, surging on. All this activity right here, beautiful. Alright, I found that I point my camera so much up at the sky that I'll run through my batteries really fast enough. So I had to switch out, and the ones that I switched out from, I had to charge up. The ones that I killed, so they're gonna catch a charge and be good to go. So maybe this is the head of the asteroid, and this is the tail. Now that I'm starting to see it show up, yep, there it is. So that's the tail of it, and it swings into the head of it, right there. And it's because it's coming up in a spherical manner. And look at this. That looks like the back of a planetoid. Now, there's a planet up here somewhere. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm not gonna be too much longer out here because, like, I want to look in close at the sun on a clear, sunny deal. But I'm not getting that. And you can see the sun right there behind the cloud. Let's go dark. See the sun behind the cloud. Man, I love our sun. It's just beautiful. All right, and then all these clouds. So you see all the clouds showing up. I can't do much with clouds, but I'll come back out later. But there's a lot of activity showing up. And there's a Mr. Magic chemtrailer. Boom, on deck. These guys gonna keep streaking through all day, showing themselves. So I'm not gonna sweat them too much. I've already found too many of them. I've already shown that consistency pattern with them, and have told you exactly what they're doing. They're working. They're taking telemetry of these astronomical bodies coming over us. I would like to catch something really hot, but now ain't the time. Trust me, when the time comes, I'm gonna be there because I keep these cameras with me, literally, in a backpack, made for cameras. Can't mess it up, and I keep the batteries charged. I don't overcharge them, and I got charging units on site, so while I'm recording, other batteries are charging. So third eye camera's prepared. Took me a couple of years, but I'm prepared. And the telescopes, like I said, that's just one of them. And the other one, like I said, there. And look, got a battery pack, which connects to my telescope when I'm doing my thing. So, like, just showing you how prepared I am. See this sphere right here? The reason why I show y'all that, I really shouldn't show y'all my secrets, but it's too easy to get all this stuff together. You just gotta know what you're looking for. I'm helping some of y'all along because we need more eyes in the sky. So I don't mind sharing. Unlike a lot of people that I've run across, that I've listened to, they want you to think that they're the only people that have everything on lock and nobody else does. So I've had a lot of people take swipes at me because they can't handle the fact that I'm kind of outlancing them. And everything I do has a military application to it. I don't do anything in a civilian ratcheted manner. It has a tactical meaning and movement to it. So if you can't keep up, because I've put in too much time into the United States Marines, and it has invested a lot into me, so I think every day in a tactical manner. That's why I'm able to conquer so much. You might have more subscribers than me. I don't really care, but my message is getting out and my information ain't ratchet. And I'm not knocking anybody, except for probably two. But they'll correct themselves and get left behind. this really shows up in the clip. Look at this sphere, y'all. Oh my God, that's a planetoid. And that's a asteroid following behind it. So there's your planetoid. So I was about to wrap this up, but this ain't showing up. Now let me show you. See it and see the sun. Sun is shining on it. That's probably some kind of asteroided body or a moon obscured in its atmosphere. It's showing up in a straight sphere, and it has a shadow behind it, and it has a buddy following behind it, which is this asteroid. Now we couldn't see it earlier. It had to come in closer to the Earth. What it's going to do is just kind of bounce around the Earth and keep going as it's chasing the sun. But it's showing up real beautiful. Like, you can't beat that. I'm going to put my camera on the mount and follow it now. So hang tight. Alright, I'm back. So I had to mount my camera on my tripod. What I'm going to do is focus in on this because I need for y'all to get a full detail of it. We're going to time lapse it starting now. Alright, real quick, this area, see this triangle? Again, now this is in the tail of this. There's my spherical deal that's the sun is shining on. And there's a asteroid that was chasing behind it. And another spherical deal. And the tail of it is what's left right there. So let's go back. Right here. Alright, so that's pretty much it for that as it has moved on. More are going to come into play and show you. Looking at the sun behind a little cloudage. Go dark just real quick. So you can see the sun past my antenna of my car. You will see that. Alright, so yeah. So all this is pretty much moved on. There's nothing more really to look at, and I'm not going to sit here and wait. I'm going to come back out later as the sun sets further in the south, in the west, in the south, in the west. That'll be the day. Sun sets in the south, I'm running somewhere. The earth is going to freaking flood the wrong way. Got an Airbus right here. Can we see him? I can't see him. Anyways, Airbus. There he is. Headed over to the airport. Let me see, is that a military jet? Nope, that's a regular Airbus. regular Airbus. I have to show them because like when they run through clouds like that, it gives me a distance of how far they are from those clouds are from the Earth. Like I'm expecting him to run over the top of this cloud, so that's why I focus in on them. They kind of give me a elevation check. So he's going that way, and he don't cross over that. I see some birds up there flying up there with him. Okay, but like I was saying, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. I'm not gonna completely call it today. So we'll be back. I'm just giving these clouds time to clear out and get out of my way, because I really want to come back and look up, finish looking up, but I can't do it with all this clouds in the way, the Earth clouds. All these Earth clouds in the way, in the way, in the way. Anything near between me and the sun, really. See all this right here? That's too much. I can't get at the sun if all these clouds are banking across it, because I really want to look around the sun, and these things come right when I start pulling my equipment out. Before this, the whole day was clear, so I guess in the morning I'm gonna have to jump on this real quick now that I got my stuff together, to take a look at the sun as it's coming up. I'm tired of everybody else catching all the so-called orbs and objects around the sun, and I come out and catch nothing because of Virginia has sucky weather. This is a sucky state and it has sucky weather. I'm not from here, so you can get mad at me. I don't care. I like certain things about this state, but overall the percentages are freaking very low. And I'm kind of hot strong. North Carolina's got a lot. We got all the HBCUs and we got Fort Bragg. That's my area. And of course I lived in Hawaii for 3 years. Off the chain. Big up Hawaii. In California, off the freaking chain. Las Vegas. Then I come to Virginia. That's all I got to say. Anyway, my time here is going to be short. I'm moving on here eventually. After this COVID is over, we're going to change locations. Yep. So I'm going to treat it like a duty station. Came here, I saw it conquered, and I left. Nothing more to be said. Third eye cam, poof.